I'm too busy trying to fix the thing over in the bathroom, and now you're gonna start up with this whole thing. Get the hell out my house, you asshole.
Exactly. Like my body's so done with life in general.
COVID just comes in with a shotgun, and it's just like.
Immune system's like, all right, dog.
What's going on, guys? It's the What It Is podcast. I'm Strolly. He's Marley. And we are here to talk about things that maybe people don't want to talk about, maybe people can't talk about, and we try and get them out there and talk through them so you guys can listen to them. So today, the topic is...
Pandemic.
Again?
Yeah.
We already did this.
Part 2.
We haven't done a part 2.
We have not.
No, so what we're going to do, we're going to talk about the state of the pandemic, where it is now. Obviously, the one that we did was only a couple months ago.
Yep. But things have changed in a couple months.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely been it's definitely a different picture from a couple months ago as compared to now. So we're going to talk about that and some of the different things that have come out recently, like Biden saying that we don't need to wear masks. No one needs to wear masks anymore. That's what he said. It's a quote.
Said that. Yep. Direct quote.
No.
Don't feed that to our audience.
I know, right?
The What It Is podcast said it. It must be true.
Yeah. No. So we're gonna talk about that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah. So what do you think about not having to wear a mask, even if you're vaccinated?
I almost see it as a necessary evil.
What is a necessary evil? Not wearing masks?
Yeah, rolling back the mask mandates.
Why?
Me personally, I am a fan of the masks, actually. Case in point, I didn't get sick this last flu season.
That's fair.
You know, there's a lot of things that led into that. Obviously, people were being way more careful than they usually are.
Yeah.
I usually get sick at least twice a year. You know, just a quick little day cold, whatever. I'll be knocked on my ass. That didn't happen last year.
Yeah. Same.
That did not happen. I didn't have any kind of flu symptoms. I didn't have any kind of cold. I was fine, and I loved it.
Yeah.
So obviously, these kind of rules have an impact on the welfare of people.
That's true. I mean, everything was getting sanitized much
if you
better.
If you take it away from the whole pandemic, it helps a lot. You know, like my mom and my sister have severe like pollen allergies, and if they go out with their masks on, their allergies are not that bad. It obviously helps in situations. So I think masks are a good idea. If you need to wear them, wear them. There should be no stigma behind wearing the masks. You know,
except for it looks weird.
No, mine are hot.
That's fair.
Mama makes my masks.
Mama makes some fire ass masks.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude. Like as far as the mandates go, reeling them back. Again, it's to please the louder masses.
Yeah,
I guess I see that as the reason why.
So I've always kind of had a weird feeling when it came to the mask mandates, right? So obviously, I mean, I'm not trying to challenge anything about them being effective. It was just like, especially like when it first came out, it was like, oh, masks will not make you get the virus, and it's like, okay, but like, the virus is smaller than the masks, and all we need is just a fabric covering. So that's not going to do anything to stop the virus. So you're lying. And then it was like, oh, no. It's going to help you from touching your face because that's how it gets in your system. It's like, okay, so then we don't need to wear masks. Oh, but no, it's actually for other people. And it always kept changing. Obviously, like,
unfortunately,
to be expected.
That's part of the circumstances of learning a new virus.
Absolutely,
is that obviously the rules have to be amended and changed.
Yep.
Which again, in taking things day by day, you shouldn't look at the rules from last week and the rules this week and think that because the rules are different from last week to this week that none of the rules apply.
Oh, no. I completely understand that. And I was just feeling argumentative when it came to that, right? But it was just like always one of those things where it's like, okay, so these masks don't help. They don't prevent. I'm sorry. They do help. They don't prevent, right? So then it's like, should we have worn the masks the whole time? You know what I mean? And it's like, yeah, obviously if you didn't want to get sick, wear a mask. Like that's easy to say, right? But how much of that actually was beneficial, or was it a lot of panicking and being like, wear a mask, and then it was like, well, we don't want to double back on this, so just wear your masks. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean,
So-
I think it was beneficial. Just
Oh, yeah.
because, like, I seen the benefits.
Again,
of it.
and I genuinely didn't have any issues with it.
Mhm.
It was just one of those things where I was just feeling argumentative
Yeah.
about it. And
Unfortunately, with the changing of the circumstances and the rules, I can understand where that argument can be made against it.
right.
But understanding how finicky the rules can be,
Mm-hmm.
it's like, all right, this is kind of a little weird, but I'm still gonna put my fucking mask on.
Yeah, I mean,
still gonna wear my mask.
I never was like, I was never anti-mask. I was
Yeah.
like, all right, I gotta wear a mask. I'm whatever. It's
Yeah.
fine. It's not that big of a deal.
Exactly.
But then now with like when Biden's like, oh yeah, if you're vaccinated, you don't have to wear a mask, and I'm like, okay, I think that's potentially a bad idea.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason why I think that is because it's like, even when you're vaccinated, you can still harbor and give out the virus.
Mm-hmm.
Like, in my opinion, and the way that I feel about it is that we shouldn't stop wearing masks until it's completely eradicated.
Mm-hmm.
Like 100%. Like, because there will always be a chance for it to keep growing and keep going and going and going. Like, until we get rid of it, until everyone's vaccinated, or until it goes away,
Mm-hmm.
we should always be wearing masks. Everybody.
I
Like,
feel
that's
like
my personal perspective on it.
I'd be
because
down for it.
yeah,
Honestly, I'm cool with
And-
like I said,
and-
I'm cool with wearing a mask.
that's what my understanding. Like, once, obviously, like, after I'm wearing a mask for like 6 months, I'm like, all right, fuck it, I'm wearing this thing fucking forever.
Yeah,
then.
this shit is kind of hot.
yeah. But I mean, it's like, it's just one of those things where it's like, saying that vaccinated people don't have to wear masks is like saying, just because you're not showing symptoms means that you can't. I don't know. It's
how do
just,
you determine who's vaccinated and who's not?
well, I mean,
You have the card,
Yeah.
but who's going to carry around that card on their person all day, and who's going to be checking those cards?
if you don't want to wear a mask, that will be a thing. I guarantee it.
Mhm.
I guarantee it. It's going to be an obligation for you to have to wear.
But did they register those cards? Like, can I get a card if I lose mine? What's the official card for? Like, there's so many there's so much that you can't verify that shit.
Mm-hmm.
So saying that because if you're vaccinated you don't have to wear a mask, well, who's to stop you from not wearing a mask versus me?
Yep. And that's another potential poor outcome that could come out of it, right?
Yeah.
Where then you're gonna have forgery of vaccination
Yeah. Documents.
cards.
Yeah, exactly.
Because people don't want to wear a mask, so they're gonna forge a vaccination card so they don't have to get a vaccine.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of understand. I not understand, but I get the backlash to not wanting to get the vaccine. It's super delicate. It was extremely rushed. There's not a lot that we actually know about it.
Mm-hmm.
We just know that this is what they're giving us. So I understand people being apprehensive about it. And I'm totally fine with that apprehension being okay, right? If you don't want to get the vaccine, don't get the vaccine. Fine. So be it. But you have to wear a mask. Like, that's
Yeah.
what I would do. Like,
Right.
if you have a medical condition, don't go out.
Mm.
Because going out could potentially get you the virus, so therefore you need to stay at home.
Mm.
Like, I'm very firm with that kind of emotion. Like,
Yeah.
if you're that against wearing masks, don't go out because you're going to hurt people,
Mhm.
right? You're going to get people hurt.
You can't
And-
be that against either one.
Yes.
Both of them. You can't
Exactly.
be very against wearing a mask
No.
and not being vaccinated.
You can. You just
No.
can't go in the public.
Yeah, stay home.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're
Like-
not allowed outside of your home.
Like, that's my like, I mean, obviously, like, that's fucked up. You know what I mean? And that's
Nah.
obviously not the American way.
Well, that's how it's not fucked up, but it's against the American way, and the American way is fucked up.
Okay, that sounded like what I said, but with extra steps. But I'll let you have it.
It's okay. The people know what I'm saying.
Yep. No, I understand. But it's just like one of those things where it's just like, just wear a goddamn mask.
Pick one.
It's easy. Yeah.
You're not gonna get vaccinated.
Yep.
Wear a fucking mask. If you're not gonna wear a mask, get fucking vaccinated.
Yeah. Like, I haven't been vaccinated yet, and I'm cool with wearing a mask. Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, I'll wear it.
Mhm.
And then I'll get the vaccine at some point
Mm-hmm.
when it's proven
Proven what?
that it's
They're not putting
Proven.
5G in you?
no. I'm scared of that. No, I'm gonna get the vaccine at some point.
Yeah. I got my first shot.
Yeah.
I'm getting my second one this coming week.
I've just been lazy.
Yeah.
I'm still like kind of like being stubborn to the virus for
Mhm.
not giving me it or
Not
letting
giving
me
you 2 weeks off.
get 2 weeks off.
Yeah, I know. It
So I'm
sucks.
like, well, fuck you, virus. You ain't shit.
yeah, you're not getting in my body.
Yeah. You're not even allowed.
I don't want you anymore.
Yeah, because then if I get the vaccine, then it's going to be inside of me.
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck that.
Exactly.
I'm not letting that
now
happen.
that you lost that benefit, it's like, no, I don't want it.
No, not anymore.
Before somebody that had the virus was like, please spit in my mouth.
Facts.
Please, I need those 2 weeks off.
Yeah. Come on. 2 weeks?
Being essential sucks.
Please. Yeah. And then I look weird for being like, hey, spit in my mouth. And they're like, ew, gross. No, we're not going to do that.
No, it's not a kink. I just want the virus.
Yeah. It's like, no. I just
Just
want
want
2 weeks
time off from work.
It's like, Shirley, we got to go upstairs. We got to go to HR.
Yeah, we gotta talk.
Fuck. Yeah. No. So I'm not anti-vaccine by any stretch of the imagination. I just don't have a reason yet
Mhm.
to get it. I probably do. Like, I probably should, but I just I don't know, man. I've been lazy.
Yeah.
I got nothing to attribute to it other than just being lazy.
Yeah. I tried to get it as soon as I could,
Yeah.
just to get it over with, just because I want to pump the numbers up.
What, for vaccinated people?
Yes, dude.
You want
I
to be
do
part
want
of the
life to
statistic?
get. Yeah, I do want life to get more so back to normal. I do
Yeah.
want these regulations to be pulled back because it sucks.
Yeah, for sure.
We can all agree. I'm pro-mask. I'm pro-vaccine. I'm pro
Mhm.
being careful and looking out for other people. And the mask isn't just for me; it's for you too.
Yeah,
the
yeah,
vaccine
for sure.
isn't just for me; it's for you too.
Yeah.
Both of those things are true, but at the same time, I miss.
Well, the vaccine isn't for you too. The vaccine is for me. That's it.
Mhm.
The vaccine is only good for the person who has it. It's not good for the person who doesn't have it.
Well, it helps in the sense that I'm less likely to get the virus and pass it on to you if I'm vaccinated.
No, you can still get it.
Mhm.
The transmission. Okay, let me clarify by saying I'm not a scientist and I don't know for sure,
Yeah.
but my understanding is that you can still get it. Like, if COVID's flying around, it'll still come to you, and it'll still get in your body. Your body can just fight it off better.
Mhm.
That's all a vaccine is. Again, to my understanding.
Right.
So, with that being said, getting the vaccine isn't for you.
Mhm.
It's genuinely for myself. It's truly a selfish thing to get it. It sounds weird to say it like that.
Yeah, exactly.
I said it and I was like, wow, that is not what I meant, but
Mhm.
kind of is, because that's the whole point of a vaccine. It's to make your body able to fight off. It gives you the antibodies and it helps your body be able to fight off for when it does get to you, right? So with that being said, like, you still are there to help other people. That's why you wear a mask.
So you're saying the anti-vax people can still get the virus? I can be vaccinated and still give the anti-vax people the virus, and then they can die.
Yes.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Good to know.
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, that's because it's not an immunization.
Mhm.
Immunization, whatever the hell it is. It's a
What's
it's
the
a
difference
vaccine.
between being immunized and being inoculated?
Immunity and inoculated. I think inoculated is an immunity. I think
Because
they're the same.
when I hear inoculation, I think of like the polio guns.
Yeah, I think that's the same thing.
Okay, maybe it's just like a different type of immunization. I don't know.
No, I think to be immunized.
Immunized.
Words are hard.
Be immuninated.
Yeah, whatever. The I word. To be that, I think you have to be inoculated, or you get inoculated by being that.
We don't use that term anymore, do we?
Inoculation?
Yeah.
No, because we have different forms of giving. I think inoculation is when they would cut you and then put the virus in the cut or the whatever
You just get
it
a little
is.
dropper and just like bloop, bloop, bloop.
No, like they would just shove it in the cut, like whatever it is, shove it in there. Like I think I believe that's what they did with smallpox. They would
All the old diseases.
They would just shove it in there, and then you would get smallpox. Or it was like a dead strain of it, and your body would fight it. It could fight it better that way It had a better advantage of fighting it that way.
Mm-hmm.
And then you could get smallpox and you wouldn't, or you could be exposed to smallpox, but you wouldn't get it.
Right.
I believe that's what an inoculation is. It's an immunity that it gives you. A vaccine is only it's only a antibody. It's a your how do you fight things off? What's it?
With my hands.
I fucking hate you. What immunocompromised? What the hell is that word? I am drawing a giant ass blank right now.
I'm gonna be honest. I zoned out while you were going over this.
You make my brain hurt so much.
Well, no, because I was thinking.
What's the part of your body that fights fights things? Your immune system. Thank you, Jesus Christ! I was struggling with that.
It's a part of my body.
Thanks for helping, Marley. Jesus Christ. It's an immune booster, right? It boosts your immune system. That's all a vaccine is.
At what point
I believe
when you get the virus in your body, do you become infectious to others? Is it immediate?
I believe so.
Because what if with the vaccine my body is able to fight the virus off before I become infectious?
Oh yeah, I mean, to be infectious is the length of your the length that you can be infectious is much smaller when you are vaccinated.
That's my thinking when it comes to getting the vaccine that still help others. Even if I get the virus, my body's more likely to fight it off before I have the chance to become infectious to others. Or
yes.
close the window to where I could be infectious to others.
Potentially, yes.
That's my thinking when I'm still thinking about getting it for others. The one thing that
sucks though with this and the vaccine is that you'll be asymptomatic the whole time.
Sweet.
So you won't even know if you have it.
Good.
So the transmission rate could be higher. Not higher. Sorry. Transmission percentage.
Mm-hmm.
No, you could transmit it still.
Yeah.
That's all I have to say.
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah.
I'll keep it simple.
Yeah. So that's the one thing that makes me nervous, I guess, is the best way to explain. Like with, if you're vaccinated, then you don't have to wear a mask. Well, you're still going to give it to people who aren't vaccinated, vaccinated potentially, and especially because people are wearing just face coverings, not masks. So therefore, the virus is just going to get in there. It doesn't matter if you're wearing a mask or not. If you're not social distancing or taking correct precautions, you're still going to get it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's just getting to the point where eventually we're going to have herd, not immunity, but herd antibodies.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we're all going to just be exposed to it completely and just have the antibodies to fight it.
Like I'm going to be honest. I'm cool with being vaccinated and still wearing a mask in certain situations.
Yeah. I mean, me too, honestly.
Like I get it. Like if I'm going to the grocery store, I'm fine with wearing a mask.
Yeah.
You know, if I'm just going shopping, if I'm going to like fucking Target or whatever, I'm cool with wearing a mask.
Yeah. It's become normal, so it's like if I got to keep wearing it. That's why I'm saying like
I'm so cool that I can make funny faces at people and they don't know.
Exactly. Dude, it's so beneficial.
It's so awesome.
So beneficial. Yeah. So like it's not that much more to just be like, all right, guys, just hang tight. You know, we're getting the vaccines out there once when we get everyone. And then because old people and children still can't get the vaccine. Is that correct?
They're growing towards children. I think the Pfizer vaccine was cleared for children 12 and up.
Yeah.
Or they submitted it to be clear because I think 16 and up can get it. They're trying to push it back to 12 and up now. So eventually, as more people get vaccinated, as you see more results, they're probably going to try to push it back further to allow children to get it.
Yeah. I mean, but even then, even if it...
Old people can get the vaccine too, though.
They can get it? Okay. I wasn't sure about that.
Yeah,
okay.
No, I think old people were like first up to get the vaccine.
All right, cool.
It was like essential workers and then old folks. And then like people that have issues.
Okay, that's good. Okay.
Because like my dad got it. He's 62.
Oh, okay, perfect. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so then, but you can still transmit it to children then.
Yeah, but children never really had heavy effects from the vaccine. The virus was really weird with children.
Yeah. No, I know. It's because there's so much energy in their bodies.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know.
Yeah.
their immune system's probably like, fuck it, let's fucking get this shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Now
Now
probably carry the fucking plague and fight that shit off.
Yeah. now at 27, I'm like, something comes in my body and my immune system's like, fuck.
Yeah.
Again?
My knees hurt. My back hurts. My immune system's distracted.
I'm too busy trying to fix the thing over in the bathroom, and now you're going to start up with this whole thing. Get the hell out my house, you asshole.
Exactly. Like, my body's so done with life in general.
COVID just comes in with a shotgun, and it's just like...
Immune system's like, all right, dog.
Fuck.
Take what you want.
It's not even mine anyway. Yeah. So I'm not anti-vax, but I understand people who don't want to be vaccinated. And I also find it interesting that we're so quick to let people who are vaccinated to just not wear masks. I think that's irresponsible, I think.
One of the arguments is for anti-vax people that I hear most commonly is that, like, you don't know what's in it.
Yeah, well, yeah. It could be sugar water.
But, like, do you eat fast food?
No, I mean, I'm not saying
like
it. But
posing that question to people that,
no,
I don't know what's in it.
Yeah.
Do you know what the fuck is in anything you put in your body?
Yeah, no.
That's the easiest, and, like, that's the easiest to defeat, because it's like...
Yeah.
Shut up.
Oh, well, look, I don't know, so...
You never know.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, you never know.
I remember, I forget what it was. It must have been like a post like on Reddit or something like that I saw scrolling through Facebook or something like that. And it was, it like somebody was like, gave the list, the ingredients to an apple. Like the chemical compounds that make up an apple. And like didn't say it and was like, would you eat this? And somebody commented like, no, I only eat organic. I'm not going to do that. And they were like, well, this is the chemical compounds that are found in apples. So go fuck yourself. And I was like, get fucked.
Actually, yeah.
And it's like, people just see trigger words and they get scared.
Yeah.
But as far as like what the vaccine is, like, obviously, like there's definitely saying that there isn't a possibility that there isn't some sort of shadiness that went on with this vaccine is kind of, I think you kind of have to take that assumption that there's a potential that something did happen, or that it may not be exactly what it was.
Look what happened with Johnson & Johnson. They had literally 1 in a million. It was like 6 women out of 6 million people that got vaccinated that had like liver failure or
blood clots.
And they shut it down. And they studied the statistics. They studied out what happened. They looked at the women, and they cleared it. So like obviously it's not like these kind of things are being swept under the rug. It's not like they're ignoring those issues.
As far as we know. Look, I'm just saying I love conspiracy theories. So like I'm more than capable to say like, oh well, there's still a possibility.
Exactly.
But I mean, at the end of the day, like it doesn't make me afraid of it. You know what I mean? Like, okay, fine. There's a robot in here. Fuck it, give it to me. Like,
Sweet.
I don't.
It's gonna get in there some way.
It's what I need to do anyway. Like, fighting this is only gonna make it harder for me. So I'm just gonna take it.
Yeah.
Like a good boy that I am.
Just to help. Just to move forward.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and I mean,
again, whatever your own personal fears and whatever your own ideas. Like just do it for the general public.
Yeah.
Do it for the
do it for the better people of the society.
Yeah, do it for your neighbors. Do it for the people that can't. You know? There's immunocompromised people that couldn't leave their fucking house for a year. And you're just going to be a selfish dick about it?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah. Well, I know you would.
No, I kid.
Yeah. No, it's like, it's the I matter more than you, no matter what the situation is.
Exactly.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
Fuck those people.
Eat shit and die.
Yes. Absolutely.
Yeah. Look out for your neighbor. Look out for yourself. Just try and make people happy.
Do a little bit more for everyone.
Yeah.
It's not that hard.
It takes literally zero effort to be nice.
Exactly.
I agree.
Masks aren't that bad.
No. I mean, they're annoying, and
they can be annoying. They can be hot.
I hate wearing them, but I'm okay with wearing them if it means that people and other people will be happy or feel safer. Like I'm okay to take that risk. Like, I'm not better than those people.
Yeah. Who am I to stoke those people's fears?
But they're not better than me. Don't get that shit twisted.
Yeah, exactly. I'm the best, goddammit.
We are equal, damn it.
We're the same, you and I, but I matter more than you.
Yeah, right. That's what they sound like.
Exactly.
Yeah. You know, yeah. I mean, and you know, it's we talk all this shit, but it's getting better. We're getting there. You know, we're getting that herd immunity.
Yeah.
We're getting that time where it's like, okay, we're actually like we can see the light at the end of the tunnel, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I think what is it? June 11th is when PA at least opens up, like it drops the mask mandate or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
or at least
Philly.
you can go to sports, like the Eagles. You can go to the Eagles games and stuff like that, the Phillies games. Like that shit's dope, man. Like we're finally starting to be able to see the light at the end of the tunnel and start to be able to be like, we're gonna fucking get through this.
Yeah.
Finally, you know what I mean?
But then like let people do them, you know. Like if don't hate on people that still want to wear a mask. If people want, the more careful that people want to be, let them be careful.
So the thing is, like pre-2019, if you saw somebody wearing a mask, you'd be like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Exactly.
Now, forever, until forever, until you see someone when you see someone wearing a mask, you're gonna be like, "Weird." You don't have to do that anymore, but
dude,
it's not as jarring.
Yeah. Come flu season, I'm gonna be wearing a fucking mask again because it was lit not to have.
I cannot wait to cough on your face at that time.
You won't, and even if you do, I'll be wearing a mask.
Yep.
So it'll be
cough.
fun.
I'm gonna pull the mask and cough on it. I'm just kidding. I don't need to make that one clear. Like, no, I'm actually not gonna do that.
You'd best be kidding.
Yeah.
Fucking anti-vaxxer.
Yeah. No, I'm not anti-vax. I just understand, at least with this vaccine, that it's okay to kind of look at it and be like, are we sure?
Yeah, we're not doing that with the measles vaccine.
Yeah, no, yeah. Definitely polio, measles, like, yeah, give me that shit. But like this one, it's like,
yeah.
Are we sure about this? Like, have we done all of the research?
We are the research.
Yeah, exactly.
Someone's got to be.
Yeah.
I think enough people have got it.
Yeah. I mean, the good thing is that like,
once when we started, 47% of the population.
I'm sorry, what?
Nearly 47% of the population have at least one shot
of the United States.
Mm-hmm.
Dope.
Which that's actually a bigger number than I thought it would be.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Oh man. All right, so in case you couldn't hear that, Dom sneezed, so we both said bless you and then immediately farted.
Dom proceeded to shit himself.
Thanks, Dom.
Appreciate you, man.
Yeah.
47%
of the 47% of the country is vaccinated.
Yep.
Yeah.
At least one shot.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Let's see. What is it? To date, 154 million Americans, nearly 47%, have received at least one dose of COVID-19, and nearly 119 million are fully vaccinated.
Dope.
Which is sweet.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, the vaccines are super easy to get now. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
They're like either to get or just people just aren't rushing out to get them anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can make an appointment and get it the next day.
That number feels positive. Like that, like seeing those numbers and seeing that percentage, like it feels good.
Yeah. Now I'm curious.
Think about where we'll be in 3 months.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. You know, I'm curious on what do you do about people who have had it? Do they still need to get the vaccine?
Probably. They could probably still get it. I don't know.
I mean, yeah, you can still get it, but like, do you need? Like, that's the interesting thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, do you need to get the vaccine?
I think so
because
you can get it twice.
Yeah, but getting the vaccine, like, what's okay? I guess the big question, the question that I'm actually trying to ask is, what's the difference between getting the vaccine
and just getting the virus?
Yeah. Science.
I mean,
you know what I mean? Like, is there something different in the vaccine that prohibits or inhibits the next time it's that your body sees the virus?
Probably.
You know what I mean?
I don't know how that works. So that's like the different. Like, what's the difference between getting polio and then getting the polio vaccine? I don't know.
I mean, I think one's a little bit different than the other.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, but like I don't know, dude. The question would be the same to me regardless. Like I don't know.
Polio will put you in an iron lung.
Yeah.
COVID will just like make you sick for a little bit,
Well,
unless
could
you're
potentially put you in an iron lung.
no, not an iron lung, just in a grave.
it'll kill you before you get there.
Yeah, exactly. yeah. Yeah. That would be interesting to know.
I'm sure.
I mean,
it'll probably be because, like I said, you can get sick twice. You can get COVID twice, and it's usually way worse the second time you get it. So,
Really?
Yeah. Usually the effects are a lot worse the second time.
Hmm.
Yeah, it doesn't get better. So they could probably still get the vaccine and be able to fight off the virus a second time if they were to contract it.
So then I wonder what the difference is between the vaccine and just getting it, because
Probably medicine.
to show how that's why science to show like how little I actually know about this kind of stuff. It's like I was just under the impression that a vaccine is basically just the virus, like a half-assed virus, just to kind of help your body learn to fight it for when it actually does see it.
Well, I think there's different ways to do vaccines, right?
Yeah.
There's like you can like live, what is it, like a live culture?
Live culture.
I don't think this one is live.
I think it is.
I'm not sure.
I think that's why there's two. I think the first one is like a dead one, or like a very
Johnson & Johnson's only one shot.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Johnson & Johnson is a DNA based. It's a DNA based vaccine, where the Moderna and Pfizer, I believe, are rDNA, which are so Johnson & Johnson is.
mRNA.
Thank you, mRNA.
Thanks, Tom.
Yeah.
He said mRNA, guys.
Yeah.
Get a mic.
Damn it.
You could have farted in the mic.
Yeah, seriously. This is what we need. Yeah, and if I'm not mistaken, I believe the DNA is obviously DNA, double helix, where the mRNA is only one of the helixes, and then you get the other one, and then
you make them scissor.
Something like that.
Okay, sick.
I don't know. Again, I really don't know. I tried to like look into this, but like
science
medicine is
boring.
tough. Yeah, there's a lot of like words that are
medicine is boring.
Yeah, there's like a lot of like more than 2-syllable words that are involved, and it's tough. Yeah, there's I's where they shouldn't be, and Q's and stuff. It's hard.
Yeah,
you know, it makes me sad. It makes me upset.
I'm not a doctor.
You are a doctor. Doctor and bullshit. Yep.
Anyways.
Yeah. So, closing thoughts. How do you feel from 2 months ago to now? And like, how much do you think you changed? Like,
I mean, I kind of feel the same way I did, because I knew that like things were gonna get better. Just give it time.
Mm-hmm.
They were working on the vaccine back then. You know, now the vaccine is out. I've been vaccinated. I've been 50%. I got one shot.
Yeah.
I'm getting vaccinated. So it's like it's kind of falling in line whether this is going to happen now, or it was going to happen in June, or it was going to happen in August. Like whenever it was going to happen, it was going to happen.
Yeah, for sure.
So like I was fine wearing masks till it happened, and I'm going to be fine wearing masks after it happens.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I'm excited to see 3 months from now.
Yeah.
Exactly. And see how things change.
Yeah.
But like from 3 months ago till now, it's in line to where I was hoping things would be.
Yeah,
really.
yeah, for sure.
Honestly, I'm like my hopes are like coming true, because it's like people are getting vaccinated. I'm getting vaccinated. My family's getting vaccinated. You know,
Everybody's getting safer.
Yeah, for better or for worse, the mandates are lifting.
For sure. Yeah.
You know, then now I can be careful while also trying to live my life more.
Yeah.
Getting back to some sense of normality.
Yeah.
I feel good about it. I feel happy.
Yeah. The way I see it is, a couple months ago, I was in a dark tunnel that I knew there was an end to.
Mm-hmm.
Like I knew there was an end, period.
Yeah.
Now I see the light.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I think that's the best way that I can explain it. Like, I'm still in that tunnel, but I can see the end.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas before I didn't know where it was going to be.
Yeah.
You know
how long the tunnel was.
Right, exactly. Yeah. So, positive.
Yeah, positive. Overall positive. I feel good.
Yeah.
Wear masks and get fucking vaccinated, please, for the love of God.
Yeah, just do
it. Just suck it up.
If you don't want to do it for yourself, do it for the person
You're
that you
not
care
gonna
about the
die.
most. Yeah.
Could be in a puss.
You pussy hole.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, if you have a legitimate reason not to get it, don't get it. Like,
Yeah,
if
yeah,
your doc-
yeah.
Because like
Yeah.
your doctor recommends you actually don't get it for whatever reason. Don't you're not pressured.
Yeah, I mean,
But
if,
if you're
if somebody who's smarter than us says don't get it, well, then don't listen to us.
Yeah, exactly.
But if somebody who's smarter than us says to get it, well, definitely listen to us.
If somebody
get it.
says they just don't know what's in it, get the fucking vaccine, you moron.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I agree. All right, guys.
Love
Well,
you guys.
we
we respect
appreciate-
all the decisions you make.
Yep. We appreciate you listening. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, all those things.
Do all those things.
Yeah, we really appreciate everything you guys have been giving us.
Mhm.
We're getting there.
We're
Someday.
getting there. Yeah.
Someday when we're older.
Together.
Yep. We'll catch you next time, guys.
Absolutely.
Bye.